Cato Lewis, your food and fitness correspondent, and today I'm here with Javier Gutierrez, who's returning to discuss the updates on the Healthy on the Block initiative citywide.
I'm glad and I'm grateful to be back here at the studio. My name is Javier. I work at the Boston Public Health Commission. I'm a project manager for the Healthy on the Block project. I've been there for 4 years, 2 years as a project manager for the Chronic Disease and Prevention Division. And 2 years prior to that, I was an Irish coordinator. I come from a background of community organizing for the past 6, 7, 8 years, and here we are. Great,
thanks. Now, Javier, how is the environment impacting your work? How has it impacted your work?
We've been fortunate to really have a community of local businesses in Mattapan who really care not only about the health of the community, but also care about increasing their business capacity. And they understand what the possibilities and the limitless amounts of opportunities there is in selling healthier foods such as fruits and vegetables and whole grain consumptions. Currently, I think we're getting a lot of buy-in from local organizations such as the Mattapan Food and Fitness Coalition, which is the head of this project, but also from the schools, from the Mattapan Community Health Center, from the ABCD Head Starts, from a couple churches in Mattapan. So we feel very energized and hopeful that this coming year we'll be able not only to open the doors of access, which is a problem in Mattapan, but at the same time we'll be able to influence and help the store owners how to market, how to sell, and how to provide those healthier options that they already carry. And I think that's great, and this work is really a shared work with our leader of the coordinator in Mattapan, but at the same time our volunteers, and at the same time the community, which little by little is catching up. It's learning about Healthy on the Block, and it's seeing the Healthy on the Block logo pretty much in some of the most major corner stores in Mattapan.
So my next question for all of you is, how do you plan to get the community involved?
It's two-point approach. One-point approach is working within the corner stores, talking to customers, doing cooking demonstrations beginning this spring. The other approach is really thinking about, what will benefit. It's interesting because each corner store, for example, in East Boston, there's a high density of corner stores. But each corner store has its own clientele. There's really no competition among each other. Customers go where they feel comfortable. Customers go closest to their corner store. So that's the hard part, and that is something that we're working with our working group and also with the Mattapan Food and Fitness Coalition is, well, what do we want to do? Do we want to bring new people into the corner stores, or do we want to make people actually, their current customers know that this store is actually producing more, giving more products? And on the other side, we've taken a proactive approach of engaging our collaboratives, our partners, organizations, in terms of working with them, in terms of bringing the idea that us, the Mattapan Food and Fitness Coalition, or the Healthy on the Block project, we don't have that capacity. We cannot do it alone. But if we unite, if we put all our resources together and move forward with this, later on, we may be very successful in accomplishing our mission. Come to the corner store, Mama's Supermarket, Real Best Food Market, Work in Progress Market, and the mobile gas station on Blue Ave. And the event should be, provide something, buy something healthy at your corner stores, talk to your corner store owners, demand healthy products.
So we're talking about food access in Boston through the Mayor's Food Initiative, through the Boston Redevelopment Authority, through the Boston Public Health Commission and the Strategic Alliance for Health, and how this work is bringing about creating a more vibrant, healthier community, job development.
One interesting thing about the Healthy on the Block project is actually, creating the model of how civic engagement can actually work with economic development. There are tangibles there. When you're talking about job creation, specifically with corner stores, if we would turn the tables and really demand and buy more at our local corner stores, which they're willing to open the doors and they're willing to offer new products, that could create a couple things. A, that could create more access to the community. B, that could increase the sales of the corner stores. C, that could increase the mentality that this actual corner store can actually increase its capacity, creating jobs, creating one extra job, and really having that money being spent on a specific community, and that money being used back to either to create a job or really to provide fresher, healthier foods in the community. It's a win-win. Mattapan has one of the largest high densities of youth across the neighborhoods of Boston. And that is something that, in collaboration with the Mattapan Community Center and Wheelock College, the Mattapan Food and Fitness Coalition Healthy on the Block project is actually trying to build on, not only in educating our children about eating, physical activity, and produce handling, such as we are doing in East Boston, but at the same time really giving the options also to our business partners that there is a huge youth growing, and they're gonna be competent. There's potential of these youth actually, a lot of them becoming local businesses. And instead of going somewhere else, this is a community that can be economic vibrant in the next 10, 15, 20 years, but it has to start there. And I feel confident that if we keep this up and working in collaboration with Edith Merdena, the mayor's office, with TAD, and bringing everybody together at the table, something could happen. And there's the options and the possibilities of this is amazing, and that's what is very good, I guess.
Well, I have to thank you, Javier, for wrapping it up and tying all the ends together for me.